shit, we're live.
And we're
That's
live.
Holy
Hello.
shit, we're live. That's crazy.
Hello, everyone.
Salutations.
Hello, welcome. Welcome back to City of Churches. We have yet another session for you.
On my screen, we're not live yet. The live hasn't started on my screen, but I guess that's my problem.
Hopefully, it's just your problem.
Into the void.
Okay, now I see it.
What do we
Okay.
say? Do we have to redo the intro?
I don't know. I hope not.
Sure.
Wait, let me go back
It's
to
like
the start.
episode 7. They get the gist.
Yeah, you know
If
what?
they're
They
here
know
this
us.
early,
They know us. They know us. It's fine.
It's fine.
At this point, they've heard enough intros.
Ooh, the internet's not very good though. Let's see. Oh, 4600
Your
frames
internet?
dropped. Okay. Well,
Already?
it's
what now?
it's gonna be one of those days.
Alright, off
Ah.
to a great start. Off to an incredible start.
If every frame that we've ever dropped was a brick, we could build an actual church out of it.
True, we could finally have a church in this campaign for the first time.
Why are you doing this to me every time? It's just a name.
I mean, I'm sorry for expecting churches in the city of churches. That's
fair, in
my
my-
bad.
To be fair, my game was called Severed Strings, and people were like, there were times where people were like, all right, where are the strings? Where are they getting severed?
I don't see any strings.
See, the
It wasn't
name
until
should
halfway
be
through the
like
series that there was an actual string.
extremely related to the campaign, just so that doesn't happen.
All right,
That's why you
guys.
pick- That's why you
Here
pick
we are
abstract
playing
names.
D&D Cement.
SKORAK, what is your internet like?
I can hear you guys.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Holy.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm just checking because like we're using a home internet and it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, by the end of it, we're gonna like end the stream, and on YouTube, the stream is still gonna be going for like 2 hours
Oh my god.
due to the lost frames.
I will.
Maybe once the session-
Yeah.
Maybe when the session ends, you should just leave the live stream going for a while, and then after a bit go, okay, yeah, it's probably good now. We probably got everything.
Yeah, true. I'm just
No,
waiting for the connection to maybe get a little smoother, I guess.
Yeah, maybe nice.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
just
let's wait.
fix
In the
itself.
meantime, I think like this is all set up. So the final battle against David, that's gonna happen in a church. 100%. We're gonna beat
Yeah,
his ass
probably.
in a church.
I like the guesses. I like the guesses. You can keep guessing if you want. Just like
I don't know how we're gonna get in a church to beat David's ass, but we're gonna get there.
You know what? Actually, Raxi's actually like a 4D chess genius. All of the frame drops are foreshadowing for his actual stand ability somehow of like fucking time power. It's
yeah,
all
somehow
connected.
it's gotta be a time related, right? Somehow.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Well, that doesn't have to do with the campaign, though. All JoJo final abilities have to be time related. It's contractual.
True. We saw him swap with a person, right, when he shot himself. What he did is that he stopped the time, and then he ran all the way to pick up some random guy, ran all the way back,
Yes,
and
yes.
then resume the time.
He did the Dio putting Polnareff down the stairs again, but
Yeah.
up to 11.
Yeah, he stopped the time for like 2 hours to do that.
Oh my god, that's great. That would be so funny. That would be so fucking funny,
Man,
actually.
if we hadn't disintegrated the van by that time and turned it into money and everything, it would be so funny if not only did he just go back, he took our van, drove it there, picked up the guy, drove it back to the correct
Holy
position.
shit.
He
Ultimate
might
power
be
move.
him. He might be that guy.
True.
And he does go to church.
True.
At
So
least
he's
he does.
like a good Christian boy. He's like he goes to
Mhm.
church every Sunday in between
See,
the
that's
mass
a nice
murderings.
Christian Minecraft server.
that's the final twist. The final fight is in a church, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So there's a church, but no cities.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Oh my
the city-less
plot twist.
church.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's so big. Just like a random church in the middle of the desert.
no, somehow his ability is going to be like copying locations. So it's gonna be one church, but every time we try to leave, it's just gonna be another church and everything, and it's like
Yeah,
a maze
different
of them.
church.
So then it is a metaphorical city of
City of
churches.
churches.
Oh my god,
Oh,
that's so big.
Cinema.
That's so thick. Yeah, that's cinema.
Oh my god, that's great. You guys should make a fucking campaign.
Yeah, we should make a campaign
Really good
out of
idea.
that.
I have.
Yeah, you.
Same.
True. Okay. SUPAH, are you watching the stream as well? How back in time are we? Like how bad is the delay?
Okay, let me see.
Oh no, I'm already prepared for the worst.
Okay, we are in the stream. We are at the church, but no cities part.
Okay, that's not
Oh, wow.
that bad. Maybe
That's like a minute behind.
we can deal with a minute. We can deal with a minute. All right.
Don't worry, guys. It'll get worse.
Yeah,
Worse.
there's ample time for it to get worse.
The church itself is the final stand. Don't laugh, you genius. The shrewd mastermind. That is another great idea, yeah.
His stand ability is gonna end up being while he is in a church, he is God.
Oh my god.
It is literally called "Take Me to Church."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Holy
It's gonna be
shit.
like a super fly. It's gonna be fucking a super fly, but instead of that metal thing, it's a fucking church. Oh my god.
True.
Raxi in the background, like furiously, write it down, write it down.
Yeah, I'm sure we're just gonna say like random
Like,
shit.
really?
I'm sure like at least one of the random things we've said so far in this campaign. Like, I'm sure at least one Raxi wrote it down for later.
Yeah.
I'm certain of that.
Maybe,
100%.
maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You will never know unless I put in a campaign. That yeah, in that case you will
In
know.
that case, we will know. In that case, we will know.
All right. Let's do the intros real quick. I think we'll just go on from here. Honestly, I don't think the intro is gonna get any better.
Yeah, the connection is not getting any better.
So I'm gonna go first. I'm Raxi. I'm the GM of City of Churches, and I rediscovered at some point, like a few days earlier, that I had a Minecraft channel at some point in my life, and that's I don't know. I just wanted to say that right now. I could have
Damn,
been a
that's
Minecraft
crazy.
YouTuber. That's crazy to me. But I'm here now, so that's pretty much it. SKORAK, did you want to do your intro?
crumbles, as they say.
Yeah,
You can
Guys,
have
he
what
could
you
have been a
want.
Minecraft YouTuber, but now he's a churches tuber, so isn't that better?
Yeah.
But now he's actually Australian.
Oh yeah, that was the whole point of that. True. I'm literally just Australian now.
So yeah, hello everyone. My name is SKORAK. You know me from the Harmacists channel and not the SKORAK channel. Crazy, I know. I will be playing a short girl today with anger issues that apparently can't run to save her life.
True.
Except at one time when she did. Remember that? That was so
Except the
cool.
one
Well,
time
no,
when she
that one
wanted
time
to
she
fail.
fell on purpose.
I guess, yeah. Oh, wait, true. Yeah. You got it. So she cannot run to save your life, she can fall to save your life.
She can definitely do that. She can stage dive like a pro.
Alright, nice. Wesley.
Hi, I'm Wesley. I stream sometimes on Twitch. I also used to be a Minecraft YouTuber.
Really?
Oh my god.
Yeah, when I was like 14.
Hey,
All
let's
the videos
go.
are private now, but I did in fact do that with my friend. Yeah.
The private, that's disappointing.
I do JoJo stuff. Too on Sequence Break. That's a different channel. You should go look at that.
You should
but
go
not
check
right
out
now.
Sequence Break. Like you should. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
is
saying
a
like
moral
you
obligation.
must, but I'm saying like you should. And also, I will fund you if you don't. Let me also post the link to the channel, and we can move on to SUPAH.
Hi, I am SUPAH from the SUPAH channel. You can look me up by searching SUPAH. Since everyone is sharing their backstory of being Minecraft YouTubers, I have a much
believe in
darker
backstory.
past. I was not a Minecraft YouTuber. I was a Danganronpa YouTuber.
Oh
Which
God,
is
no!
much darker,
Oh,
much more
oh.
sinister. Pretty successful channel too, like a pretty moderately successful channel. It's all gone now. It's all lost to the sands of time.
SUPAH reveals his backstory of being a super villain turned good.
Yeah, and if this is my good version, imagine back then when I was evil. Anyway, I also started streaming too every Friday at 6 a.m. UTC 7, or 2 hours after the Arknights daily reset. I'm making this new time zone, which is the Arknights global time, and that's what I'm using for my streams. Anyway, that's all.
Okay, I do have to clap back at that. That's false. That's fake news. The Harmacists used that for their first campaign.
Yeah, but you're not cool like me.
Oh
You're like
shit!
considerably less cool, so I'm gonna take the credit for it.
The burn.
Take that from it.
You know, I was waiting to ask, what the fuck is Arknights 2? Like, I saw a little bit of your stream, and that is legitimately a different game. What the fuck is that?
I'm sure you're gonna recognize it if you like watch at least 10 seconds of the gameplay. I'm sure you're gonna recognize the game.
All right. And Hiukas. Yeah. Of course, no. Who the fuck else is you? I'm checking the
Our
fucking chat.
secret fifth player.
You know me from such thing as City of Jerseys,
Oh.
and I play Paul. and he likes history. He's a big history buff.
Hi, Paul.
It's like,
Say hi to Paul.
Hi, Paul.
hi, Paul.
Not me, it's Paul. I'm
True.
not Paul, I'm Hiukas.
Oh shit! I
There you
didn't
go.
even realize. He's so good.
Thank you for having me here.
Yep. All right, good. With the introduction out of the way, finally, let me do a little intro of what happened last time. So, last session, our players closed off a very eventful day. Which again, it was technically a single day. That entire like from session 1 to session 6, that was one day. And they defeated Jason and Alex, a duo of siblings that allied themselves to Quiet Dawn out of need and desperation and circumstances of life. And we left off as the gang basically fled the scene, and they decided to go spend the night in some other local hotel after Mastino's hotel got brilliantly turned into $1 trillion or whatever the fuck it is, like millions of dollars at least.
Well, it's Australian dollars, so it could potentially be $1 trillion because those are worth way less than like American dollars.
I mean, do we know the value in 2004?
It's not that bad.
Do we know in 2004, or were you following the stock market back then?
It's a lot of money.
Yes, exactly.
We should have a converter handy. That would be like pretty useful in this case, honestly.
Ooh.
But yeah, and that's basically it. So we pretty much, the guy, do you want to find a really like expensive hotel to stay? Because I'm guessing Mastino is gonna pay.
True.
Yeah, he's gonna pay for everyone. Yeah.
Emily's going to the most expensive hotel she can find.
Okay, so just because of Emily, we are going to the most expensive hotel. Just because of Emily.
You find some like 5-star hotel in Mount Gambier that's like close to nature, and it has like a pond nearby, the beautiful scenery, and it's just like you're perched up on like the third level or whatever. Like it's a really
Okay,
impressively
I wanna
tall
say-
building. Yeah.
I want to say there's like a beautiful forest, right? There's beautiful nature. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Mastino just looks out of the balcony at all the greenery, and he's like, "Man, imagine an industrial district right here, man. Imagine like a huge supermarket right here."
Mastino really is that guy.
Yeah, like Paul is gonna be like, I wish I never have to see this with my own eyes, and I'm gonna leave.
All right. And you tuck away you go on your beds and you sleep through the night. Nothing eventful happens during the night, thankfully. Honestly,
God.
yeah. Other than Georgia's really obvious kind of nervousness, shiftiness, kind of like it feels kind of wrong for her maybe to sleep while the feather is out there. But she manages to. She knows it's probably necessary, even though she probably doesn't want to. And you sleep through the night, and we wake up the next morning, and you hear a knock on the door. I'm guessing you would probably get separate rooms, right? Didn't even ask that.
Yeah, that
Probably.
feels
Yeah,
right.
I'm gonna
yes.
say Mastino and Paul are in the same room because you talked before. You hear a knock
No,
on the door.
no,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
I
just
did not.
Yeah.
Not on the
I
same
guess,
bed.
I guess.
I don't know. It's a double bunk. I don't know. Like,
No, it's like it's like
No, it's
that
bunk
meme
bed.
video. It's like that meme video where there is two guys in a hotel room and there's only one bed, and the guy goes, "Oh no, we're gonna have a sleep together. No, how could this happen? Now we are forced to sleep together."
right.
Oh, the horror!
Those are exhaustion.
I'm gonna take the pillows and just put them in between.
Yeah, your exhaustion resets. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Talked over Paul there. Sorry.
What about the wounds? Is it like an anime where the cut between episodes also erases every wound?
Yeah,
True,
pretty
true, that's a
much.
hard one.
Pretty much. Actually,
Okay.
Paul, go ahead and tell me what kind of injuries you have. Tell me your
Yeah, yeah.
level 3 injuries. Actually,
I have a bruise, so that's a level 2, and I have a crushed shin. So that means that below my knee, my leg is crushed.
the bruise gone, obviously. The crushed shin, probably would remain, but
Yeah.
I would say it probably got at least partially healed. That is a problem for you because having a level 3 ailment makes so that you gain extra exhaustion whenever you gain exhaustion. But at least your exhaustion resets, all of you, because you go to sleep.
All right.
Does anyone else have like a really severe ailment?
Well,
I-
I was like a severe dizziness, and I was bleeding the fuck out of my head.
That would be gone by now. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe
had
you
a
patched
level
up.
3 harm. I had a level 3 harm that was simply titled Big Ouchie.
Oh no. Hey, what?
Which is to say I was hit hit in the shoulder. I was shoulder checked by a forklift.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, how
Um,
else are you gonna call that? That's a big ouchie. That's like
Yeah.
a textbook, a big ouchie.
Le big outie.
That's a giant ouchie.
I'd say probably. I mean, none of you have attended to your wounds, like before you go to bed or something. You didn't like do anything about them. Well, I probably except Mastino and like wrapping some bandages or something, right? Sounds like it makes sense.
I have
Yeah, I don't
have
think
some medical
I don't-
knowledge. So
I don't think he's gonna go to bed like bleeding out of his head just on the pillow as he breathes.
Good night, Paul.
What the fuck? Splash. Oh.
Yeah.
In JoJo terms, I was basically fine.
Yeah. I think besides Paul's crushed shin, you all should be fine. Sounds like it makes sense to me. Like I don't wanna. It's not like I wanna have you all running around with fucking level 3 harms just like sticking around.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess all of you do. You hear a knock on the door. It's the staff. Is it the waitresses? Oh, not the waiters. How do you call it? The hotel staff. She asks you from behind the door. Hello. Do you want your morning breakfast? I've prepared it for you.
This is an enemy stand user. That shit is poison.
And this is the whole point
I'm
of
like-
running a JoJo's TTRPG. You make your players so fucking paranoid they can't even talk to anyone anymore.
We're gonna eat the food and it's gonna be like, you fool, you just ingested my stand that I hid inside that little donut that you just ate. Now
You mean
it
this
lives
version of
inside
JoJo?
your stomach.
Damn.
Paul is like this close to telling her to come in, and then like he hears Mastino like murmur like, "Oh, it's an enemy stand." He's like, I should think about this a little more." And then I'm gonna be like, could you come in like an hour? In an hour, you know, we have to tidy things up in here." and I'm gonna turn to myself like, okay, what do we do about this? How do we? What's the plan of attack? There's an enemy standout.
He
There
loses
is
his shit.
there is a non-zero chance that a stand user. However, we do need to eat.
That is true. That is true.
When is the last time that we ate? That was a while ago.
Yeah. Well, it was school lunch for me. I buy from the cafeteria.
So,
About like
You know what I
days ago.
think? I think if that's a stand user, we're just gonna beat their ass. And we take the food.
So you're telling me that the risk versus reward makes you want to get the food, even though it might be an enemy stand.
Yes, because we need to eat.
As you do
Alright,
that,
yeah,
you
you can
like,
come in. Yeah, you can come in.
yeah. See, you said that out loud, right?
Yeah.
You did say first, come back in an hour. So it's like you hear from behind the door. Oh, okay. I'll be sure to come back in an hour. Oh, you want me to come back? Oh, okay.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
All right. And she opens the door. By all, it's just some normal stuff. She brought in some breakfast for you. Smells really
Mustino
nice.
and Paul have this entire conversation about whether or not it's an enemy stand user.
Yeah, you have your
when
own
they come
one,
to Anthony's door, Anthony just immediately goes, "Oh, thank you," and takes it.
Yeah. She brought in some really nice breakfast, some croissants, some coffee, jam, sandwich, whatever. There's all that kind of good stuff. And she probably kind of like, she sees how hungry you are. You're like, and she's like, you perhaps want me to bring more?
You know what? Sure. Since you're offering it so nicely, who am I to refuse?
You paid for premium service. You can have as much food as you want for breakfast.
Yeah, that sounds fine by me. Yes.
All right, I'll
Like,
make
I'm
sure.
busy and
I'll make sure to bring you some more. And she gets off the room, close the door.
before you go, miss.
Yes.
Do you happen to know when the local library is open and when it closes?
Oh,
Just as a little
it's not
bit
very
of a-
far.
Uh-huh.
It's just down the street. If you're not from around here, I'm not sure. And it's open around this time. It's she checks her clock. 7. It's 7. Yeah, it should be open right now. Closes around 8. Around 8 or 9.
Oh,
I don't go that much
you.
myself, honestly. Yeah, and she.
well, I'll make sure to visit for both of us.
Oh, thanks, I guess. And she closed the door and leaves. Yeah, and Emily, you get a knock on the door as well.
Okay, cool. Let's see. So does that mean that since they are rooming, I am rooming with Anthony?
Or with fucking Georgia.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you're
Georgia, yeah.
rooming with Georgia and Anthony's on his own.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd make more sense.
You
Fair
get
enough.
you get a knock on the.
Georgia, it's an enemy stand user.
Oh my god, Georgia was dead asleep. And she goes from like literally just dead asleep to like, where are they? And she kind of like hurries out of the bed and assumes like a half fighting pose. It's like it looks pretty bad, but she looks like she puts her fists
Yeah.
up and she and is like looking around. Huh?
Yeah,
I don't-
they're knocking on the door right outside.
Hello, can I bring you some food? Your premium service allows you to have as much food as you want in the morning. And Georgia,
Smell the menacing aura from here.
And Georgia thinks about it for a second, looks at the door, looks at Emily, and goes, I mean, it could be just staff, right? Maybe you're like overreacting a little bit, Emily.
Is okay, Georgia. Think. Ever since we came here, is anything like it's supposed to be?
Well, no, I guess.
Exactly. She's on guard.
George is kind of unconvinced, but seems to be also like, okay, well, how about this? I will open the door. I want to check who's behind it. And if they look normal, we get the breakfast. Right?
You see, Emily with a very solemn face is gonna put a hand on George's shoulder. You're a goddamn hero, you know that?
Right. Yeah. All right. I'm so fucking
It was nice
hungry.
knowing you. I just gonna like jump behind the bed.
Emily has been a stand user for less than 24 hours and is already as paranoid as one.
Oh, and I will add, Sound of Silence is almost is basically as cautious as Emily is. It's right behind Emily, like, get him, Georgia.
You know, now that I think about it, except in like part 4, maybe the JoJo characters are just never paranoid that someone could be a stand user. They just never
Yeah.
think about it.
And the only reason they're paranoid in part 4 is because they're actively looking for one.
Yeah, because they're looking for Kira in part 4. Yeah.
True, yeah. So, Georgia walks up to the door. She opens it while, you know, I mean, she opens it slower than she would, but she's not, you know, she's not convinced that there's any sound user behind the door. And she opens it, and they kind of have like a little bit of a conversation with the staff member. And she goes, well, seems normal enough to me. And she opens the door. The staff member rolls in this really like good smelling, you know, croissants, jam bread, like stuff like that. Breakfast, rolls it in. And I will say, Emily, you haven't eaten in quite a while, and you've been through a lot in the last 24 hours. So this stuff hits
so
you.
unbelievably hungry.
I thought so, says Georgia. And the staff member closes the door, goes away. And I will say, Georgia seems to notice something as the waitress goes out. She kind of like does a like, how you call it, a double take. She just like looks back and then looks back again, and she goes, I thought I saw something. Hey Emily, could you come with me for a second? And she like goes up to you, kind of like hurriedly, and kind of like yanks you away as you're like about to bite into a fucking donut or something. No, just we'll eat later. Just I think I noticed something on your shirt. It was weird. I don't know. Like it was like. Look, I don't know. We should go check, right? I mean, and it's kind of sees how you look at the food and like, okay, you just grab a donut. All right? Just grab a donut.
All right.
Emily just starts gobbling down every single thing, like croissants, donuts, just fucking go. I said one donut. Just oh my god. And she.
All right, ready.
And Georgia opens the door, and she leads you outside. And she checks the hall a little bit, and kind of points to the left, where the waitress probably went from, and she goes, I think she went to the left. All right, come. Let's just see what we can do. And as you start walking, SKORAK, Emily,
Mm-hmm.
you take a few steps. You're maybe a little too focused on eating your food, right? So you don't notice it at first, but you take a few steps, and some of your steps are like go. I can do a little splashing sound on the bottom.
The
As you drop down.
hotel is the stand.
And don't jump the.
Oh, jeez.
Let me cook. Let me do it. And you don't notice at first, but after a little bit, you do. Your steps, like sometimes when you step down, it's like occasional. Sometimes when you step down, it's a little splashing sound. And as you look down, you see footprints on the carpet below, and they are wet. They are you can't quite tell what color they are, but like they're wet. And you see Georgia noticed it around the same time as you did, and she crouches down and is like, "What the hell is that?" And she runs her finger on one of the footprints, and she's like, "That's wet." And so as she lifts her finger, you see blood on her, as she like inspects it, you see blood on her fingertips. And she goes, "Blood? Huh?"
Oh my god, if that is your fucking friend again, I am killing him this time.
Who, Bonnie?
Isn't he the guy
No,
that makes people bleed out of nowhere?
No. That's stupid. How the fuck? What? She kind of like she gets like confused because like it's both. Again, she did not expect like anything like this, and also like looks at you like, how the fuck do you make a guess like that? That's so random. I mean, look, I talked to him. He said he wasn't coming. This has to be. I mean, you were right. There's an enemy stand. I mean, surely this is more important than like the chance that like my fucking cousin is here. That's stupid. Come on, Emily. Like, there's clearly an enemy stand. All right.
To Anthony's
Yeah, and I'm
room, he just
saying
roomed
that's
with
the only-
Anthony.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's the only enemy stand I know that just makes people inexplicably bleed.
Turns out it's just some guy that cut himself in like the bathroom, and he's walking
Yeah, it's
down.
not an enemy stand at all.
It's not a stand at all.
So
But as
she's
you
gonna like
follow
take
the,
like an energy bar from her pocket and continue.
as you walk down the hall, you kind of pass the other two rooms of the Anthony and Mastino and Paul. I don't know if you guys are coming out around this time or not, but you do hear a bit of commotion outside. You do definitely hear at least Emily's voice, because she's been Emily, and definitely
Sounds like
definitely
Hiukas,
Sound of
right?
Silence's voice, like, yeah.
As the reliable adults in this group, we should check on them.
We should check on them, because now should be the time when they go to college, and they're not there, and we should check if they're okay about that.
I'm sure they are. They have never been happier in their entire fucking lives.
I put my hand on his shoulder, and I assure you that they miss my class the most. Okay, like you don't know
Yeah,
what is in my class. Okay, you
I
would
mean,
wanna be there.
They have you here. There's not much to miss. Like you're here.
No, but my class is so good. Okay, the stuff that I teach is so astonishing that they never even say anything. They just stare in amazement. It's incredible.
Oh, you
should be.
leave them speechless.
Yes, speechless. completely.
Oh my god.
No interaction, no participation. They just listen to me.
Literally just left like statues in awe. All right. I
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for doubting you.
I have a shit grin on my face.
I suppose with that we come out of the room with that.
Yeah. Oh,
As soon as you come out of the room, Georgia lays eyes on Paul, and she rolls her fucking eyes. Like she probably didn't mean to be that obvious, but she rolls her eyes. It's a fucking history buff. Oh my god.
What?
Oh, sorry,
What
Teach.
do you mean? What?
Sorry. Oh, I know I like your classes, right? Right, Emily, and kind of bumps you really hard. Bumps
Yeah,
Emily.
yeah, we love the classes, especially the part where you talk about the battle of. Shit, help me out here.
And George like the what was it called again?
I'm listening.
There, I think a
Let's
battle
go.
happened
Guys,
in
guys,
Europe.
enemy
I
stand user.
think, right? Somewhere.
No, Emily. No. Give me a second, Emily. No. Hold on a second. Hold on. What battle? Georgia, what battle?
The Battle of Europe.
The Battle of
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah,
The Battle
yeah,
of Europe,
of course.
Georgia.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what you
yeah.
said? Did you say the Battle of
I mean,
Europe?
she's
mean-
technically correct.
The Battle of Europe.
It's
Is that
right,
what you
right. A
said?
battle happened in Europe
It
or
sure
around it,
was in
maybe.
Europe, last time I checked.
It's right.
Okay. Ignoring the fact that this semester is about ancient history. Okay. So you failed.
Oh.
You understand that, right? You understand that right now. You're gone. You're done. Like this is not okay. I was expecting way more from you.
Oh my god. Oh. Was I close?
Well,
No, you were not close. Not even a little bit.
No, surely. Come on. I mean, a battle happened in Europe, right?
alright, guys.
Am I
guys,
right or
enemy
am I
stand
wrong?
user.
Oh, just send him stand user.
Technically, you are right. Technically, you are right. That battles did happen in Europe.
As I was saying, yeah. And I'm guessing Emily just like
Enemy stand user. Blood.
Yeah, true. Yeah, ooh, I haven't started user, yeah.
right,
So
right.
she's bleeding, you said?
You see bloody footprints, basically, that would lead. This is obviously the footprints either go in one direction down the hall, and then to the left, if you see in the distance. What is Anthony doing?
Well, he was having breakfast.
You could not follow technically. Imagine.
Well, okay. What exactly does he hear again? Just to
He basically
clarify.
hears Emily a few murmurs, but she sounds a bit hurried. She sounds a bit like something is going on, let's just say that. And then you also
Okay.
hear Paul's voice and George's voice. They're talking something about Europe, maybe, I don't know, like you don't really catch too many things.
Okay.
But there's clearly
well,
something going on in the hall.
Hey, Anthony, like, has a bit of his breakfast. He was taking his time and everything. So then it's like, oh, well, there's people out there. Okay. And then he takes the taste coins out of his food so he can enjoy the taste later and then just scarfs down the rest of it and then goes outside.
Right.
Fucking Anthony licking coins like they're fucking popsicles.
No, he's gonna put them in like plain bagels later.
Ah, yes.
Like take the taste coin out of a donut or a croissant or something, put it in a plain bagel, boom, instant tasty bagel.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Hack.
actually yeah.
Ready on you. Thank you for the $2. Always nice to
Yo.
show your support.
Hey.
Thank you.
Bathroom pilled true. I do like swallowing coins.
All right. So you walk out.
Right.
You see this scene of just like a bloody footprints. People, the gang, like just talking to each other. And as you all come together, you kind of like lock in a little bit and try to figure out what the hell is actually going on here. And you start walking down the hall, and the footprints turn left at some point. I must say Mastino and Paul, because you're like in the front. You're like the closest to the edge. You to the front. I mean, you hear slight murmurs from the left side, from where the footprints are going. You didn't hear that, but you hear a lady, right? To you, she's just a lady. You didn't hear her voice before. But as you move forward, Emily and Georgia also like hear kind of like the murmurs. And first of all, Emily and Georgia like immediately realize that's the staff lady that brought them the food.
Mhm.
And all of you, these murmurs, they're kind of like how do I like okay, they're kind of weird. Let me just try to yeah, like you hear from the staff room as you like turn the corner. It's like a closed door, and it's like a small little room behind it, or like you guess it's probably a small room, but it's a staff room, right? And you hear from inside it, "Oh yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, 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 yes. I like you very much as well." And it's this weird. Yeah, I know it's weird. I didn't know how to do that. And you hear these like weird murmurs, and
She
like
must be fantasizing about me.
I shake my head.
Bro, is that the voice of the cleaning lady, or is it someone else?
That's the voice of a cleaning lady.
Okay.
And it's
What
just
the
like
fuck?
joyous slash crazy murmurings. It's not the same cleaning lady you were talking to before, or it doesn't. Certainly doesn't sound like it.
Oh, okay.
As you approach the door, the murmurs get louder and louder, like clearer. And who's gonna open the door? Because but I guess you could just do something else as well.
I'm not a bitch, so I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, Mastino is.
I'm summoning my stand.
You know, I was gonna have Sound of Silence emulate the other cleaning lady to hopefully get her to open the door.
That's a good idea. We can try that first.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
all
take
right.
it back then.
what do you wanna do?
I'm gonna have Sound of Silence emulate the other lady's cleaning voice and be like, "Hey, I think I forgot something in that room. Can you open up real quick?"
Let me just go ahead and prepare your roll. It's gonna be a manipulation
Okay.
for sure. And let me just.
Nice.
All right.
Let's see that roll.
So it's a sway roll, right? Because you said the thing manipulation.
Because I probably whatever you
Let's
want.
make sure it is a sway roll.
You could argue sway, yeah. But it's
Okay, cool.
Mm,
Yeah, I think sway works the best.
yeah, okay. I will allow it.
Let's see. Let's see it.
A 1 and a
Okay,
5.
thank God. It's a 5.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Sound of Silence just like just goes. "Shh, hello. I forgot something in there. Could you like let me in real quick?" And as soon as Sound of Silence says that, you hear him say, I'm fine. I mean, you want. Well, I mean, what do you want? I'll just give it to you. You want a bucket? You want this cleaning product that has no label? Or a mop? a mop. You probably want a mop, right? I'll just give you a mop.
Yeah, no, a bucket. A bucket sounds good.
A bucket,
all
right?
right.
Yeah. All right.
Guys,
Just
we
one
gotta
moment.
Jump her.
And
Open the door.
you hear like, oh, come on, get on, stuck bucket, like, and she pulls out the bucket. You hear like a popping sound from the inside.
You hear the boom.
All right, and the knob slowly turns, and the door like creaks open, kind of slowly, but
All right.
sure enough, it's the same cleaning lady, and on the inside, it's you can briefly see a few more bloody footprints, and you see like on her body as well. Because are you actually ready to jump here? I didn't get that. I guess I didn't.
Emily is. Emily is like, guys, as soon as she opens the door, jump her. I don't know what the others are gonna do.
Let's not jump what is possibly just a mentally ill woman, okay? She could literally just be mentally ill. We have not confirmed a stand yet.
I live by the ancient proverb: better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
I don't think that's how that works. Have you heard of a consent? Are you familiar with that concept?
Okay, look, I get it, but this could also just be a stun user about to kill us. Okay, I don't want to take any chances.
This could be just a mentally ill woman we're about to kill.
I didn't say kill her. I just said restrain her, like jump her. You know?
Well, then you can do it. If you want to, you can do it.
I hate them
Okay,
arguing
fine,
around
baby,
like,
I
What
will.
are you all thinking besides
What are the other parties here like? What are their opinion in the whole issue?
yeah,
I
Paul
guess.
is thinking like I should probably stand back and wait to see what happens. But then I'm like, I can't hear these two arguing about what we should do. And like I kind of go, like I tap Georgia on the shoulder to let her know that like I need a fridge, you know, I need to summon my stand, and then I just go to the door and like
You
casually try to open the door.
you turn back. Georgia already
So
has
the
a
door
freeze
is
out.
That's what I wanna do. Okay, that's what I wanna do.
So you just are
I'm
just
not doing it yet. That's
cautious,
my intention.
basically.
Yeah, my intention is to go to open the door because you know I'm like they're arguing about what we should do.
Well, the door is
Well,
going
no,
to
no,
open
the
anyway,
door is gonna
because
open anyway because
cleaning
the-
lady is gonna bring the bucket.
Yeah, the clean lady is gonna open the door.
All right, then I'll just be the first one to just go in and see what's up.
Okay, so you are
Yeah,
jumping
okay.
her.
So you are jumping.
I'm not jumping here necessarily. I'm not jumping here. I'm just
I'd say you're ready
wanna
to do
see what's
something.
going
Let's just say that you're ready to like ready for action, but you haven't made up your mind whether or not you should attack here or not.
yes.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. What is Anthony thinking? Anthony's dead.
Frick, I muted.
Oh no.
Anthony realizes he's accidentally taken the here coin out of his own throat. Anthony is getting ready to play damage control in case people accidentally try to
Alright.
kill this person.
Yeah, all right. The door
You
slowly
almost
opens.
kill one kid, and it's like these people don't trust you anymore.
The door.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. All right. The door slowly opens, creaks open, right? And the first thing you see is a hand holding a bucket, kind of extending towards you. And as the door opens a bit more, you see like the cleaning lady kind of like wants to take a peek behind the door, so she quickly puts her head out and looks at all of you, and she goes, "What the hell's going on here?" And she leaves she drops the bucket and goes to close the door.
Yeah, I immediately will try to like swing the door open and just pounce on her.
Okay, Emily's
It's
gonna.
like the Five Nights at Freddy's to Foxy jump scare, but like with Emily.
You should be able. True. You should be able to overpower her, but I want a roll anyways. if you, I think that makes sense.
Okay.
What do you want to use? What
That's
action?
fair. I guess. God, I guess strength. You know, we haven't really used strength much
Yeah.
in this campaign, so I guess that makes sense.
Alright, trying to push the door open. Yeah, I'd say standard effect. Oh my god. Is anyone gonna?
Guys, there's some fun with this.
You just kind of like bump the door.
Oh
You're like,
boy.
all right, this cleaning lady's, means business. You kind of like thud on the door. You like get, bounce back a little bit. Maybe get a little bit dizzy as well. It's like, whoa, what?
But yeah, by the way, I forgot. I did get a spirit dice because I successfully told a lie.
Oh yeah, because you use your stand to. Yeah, that's true. Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll it. Maybe we'll.
No,
Here's
I
a
wasn't gonna roll
one. Watch
just-
this one.
No, I didn't say I was gonna roll it. I said I
Oh,
got
okay.
one.
Okay. Sure,
Yeah.
sure. So I was gonna allow you like go for seconds, but whatever. Maybe like you steadied your footing again, but whatever.
So Emily tried to jump here and she hit her head on the door.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, she kind of like thudded against the door and is like bounced back a little bit.
Okay.
fuck.
So the clean lady is thoroughly hidden, I guess. Like she's within the bathroom, right?
Yeah. Not the bathroom. It's a staff room.
Oh, just staff room. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a staff room. Okay, I slowly open the door.
No, we're currently trying to like.
She has it closed.
wrestling
You're
over the door.
currently trying to
York!
jump.
That's
Who's
true.
we?
As
You're
far as I'm
right.
aware.
No,
As far as the
okay,
police are
that's
aware.
fine, but also we are currently wrestling over the door. You're not just gonna open it calmly. Like the door is being
Oh,
wrestled
is she?
over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Holding
yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul is gonna ask the door to open politely but firmly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Firmly.
can I try to touch the door and turn the door into money? Just
Of course you can. Of course you can. Yeah, of
just
course.
fucking
I mean, that's-
remove
yeah.
the door.
Wait, so Babylon is not just anything you own; it's just any object ever.
Yeah.
That has been sold
Yeah.
before.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I've done this before.
Yeah,
with
he has,
the,
actually, I
the
don't know.
TVs. I've done this before with fuck, I can't remember the specific objects, but I've done this before. Yeah.
The stand has so much utility. SKORAK didn't even fucking believe it. He heard it and he didn't even believe it. But yeah, that's how
Sorry,
it
does
works.
it work? Do I just despawn the door?
Yeah, it becomes money. I don't even think you can fail. I don't think you have to roll. It literally just happens unless someone else wants to do something about it. But Mastino's gonna just walk up and touch the door. Gonna be like amateurs. It's just like and you see immediately. Yeah, Mastino walks up and just so casually touches the door, and it just becomes it disappears. It just instantly becomes about $100, let's say, something like that, and it falls on the ground. And on the other side, you see the cleaning lady in a like half crouched position, actually. She was pushing against the door, and now that the door is gone, she just straight up falls on Mastina. She just falls on Mastina. Oh my god.
She actually does love you.
She's gonna fall for him.
So romantic.
I'm gonna grab the woman, I guess, the cleaning lady, and I'm gonna be like,
Straight into his arms.
Madame, we've noticed something a little concerning, and we might need your help.
Like you're holding, she looks up to you, kind of speechless.
Mustino catches one of the one of the bills in his mouth, and it turns into a rose.
Oh my god!
Absolutely, he does that.
Oh.
Absolutely, he does that.
Oh my god.
Like, he's gonna turn his head back. He's gonna turn his head back while she's not looking. He's gonna put one of the bills in his mouth. It turns into a rose. Then he turns back the rose.
Holy Oh my god.
Can we reach an enemy to like winning? Can we reach them into our victory? Like
Well.
reach the mentally ill woman.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. She kind of looks at you and she goes, like she's completely stunned. She can't even fucking talk. And as that is happening, you hear from behind Georgia's voice just go, Bonnie! Oh my god! And you see all of you look up, and at the end of the small staff room, there is Bonnie sitting ever so like with one leg over his one leg over the other, like, hi. Told you.
Holy shit! I knew
should
it!
have killed that child.
I fucking knew it! I am.
killed him.
I turned to Georgia. I am literally never wrong. Holy shit!
I guess
Okay,
Emily does not get a spirit die for that because no one believes her.
I will say retroactively, when Emily called out Bonnie and Georgia did all that, it really felt like the DM being like, no, what are you saying?
imagine, like, imagine you just see a bit of blood and you're like, that's Bonnie. Like, I can't. How the fuck am I supposed to deal with that?
It's probably because
Oh,
we've
did
all
you
been
not?
expecting that he tagged along.
At some point, yeah, I guess.
I did expect that. He's the kind of guy that would do that.
It's just so funny. Like Emily would like called it as like now she's just fucking celebrating.
Just for future reference, did anyone like if Emily didn't say that it might have been Bonnie? Would any of you think that it was Bonnie? Any of the rest of you?
Oh, I knew. I just didn't say anything.
Sure,
I got the
yeah,
idea that
or-
it was Bonnie
sure.
the moment. No, I literally got the idea it was Bonnie the moment you said like it was wet on the floor. I literally got the idea what it was on, but it's not that hard of a connection to make. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
there,
my
there were
god.
there were a few reasons why I did, mainly because one, it wasn't. It was specifically because it wasn't played as suspenseful. It was just, oh, there's blood there, and also the fact that there was no noise. It was just blood.
Yeah, makes
Also,
guess
I
that's
have
fair.
been expecting him to show up.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
fact,
I-
he's kind of late by my estimation.
What, you wanted him to show up during the fucking Men at Work fight? During like,
Kinda,
on
yeah.
top of a forklift?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh fuck.
You see Georgia immediately just.
So yeah, Emily's ego right now is through the roof.
Okay, yeah. I'd say you get a spirit dive because you're so like, yep, I was right, I got it, I was right. You're so like hyped, you get a spirit dive.
Yeah, I think that's worth it. I think that's deserved.
Right. So Georgia looks up, clearly angry, just like, what are you? How'd you come here? And Bon just goes, oh, you wouldn't believe it. I was hanging for dear life on the underside of a truck, and I was just holding there, and Georgia cuts him and goes, no. And Bonnie goes, oh, I used my stand to befriend a group of kangaroos. And Georgia goes again, no, you didn't. And he goes, no, sorry, I stole a helicopter. And she goes, definitely no. And Bonnie finally goes, I took the bus. I had a bit of money left, so yeah. Actually, I took the money that Mr. Mastino made into in the house. He made like a, yeah, he left a bit of money. Anyway, well, hi, I guess. You found me.
Welcome to the company, Bonnie.
No fucking way.
Oh, sorry. Let me just unsummon the. Yeah, his stand is also inside the room. He just goes, oh yeah, let me just, and he just unsummons his stand. All the blood disappears, and also the cleaning lady has a bit of blood on her stomach. She was shot on the stomach by his stand, by Nueva Familia. And as soon as the blood disappears, he kind of goes, what was I doing? Oh my god, I'm kind of dizzy.
Now all she remembers is being caught by Mastino romantically.
Madame, don't worry. You
Yeah?
are safe with us.
Oh my god. Oh, hello there. I don't know how I got in this situation, but I quite like it here. And she like turns around to try and like make herself like basically make herself get more caught in your whatever in your grasp, I guess. Like she's a little too forward, maybe I would say that, but she's clearly enchanted.
Mastino is just gonna like reach into his suit, pull out another business card, and just hand it to her.
And like she was turning around and she was trying to get like cozier with you, like, oh yeah, I got like she was really she was into the moment, and then she sees the business card like, oh, what? Thanks, I guess. And she pinches it off your hands and like looks at it.
If, Madame, if you ever consider a change in career, my doors are always open.
Right? Yeah. Oh, that's what this is about. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sure. I mean, it does have your number on it. I guess that's good enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. And she puts it in her pocket.
Anyway,
Oh,
so
no,
I
Oh,
will
no.
be calling you, and she.
Has 15 seconds.
Mastino is gonna approach Bonnie, and he's like, you know, for a child, you're quite formidable. You've survived an explosion. You got here all on your own. You know, you said you took the bus like it was lame, but for a kid like you, that's pretty impressive. You clearly have what it takes. And he's gonna reach into his suit. He's gonna pull out another business card. He's gonna give it to Bonnie.
What the fuck? What's wrong with this guy?
One of these days, we're gonna get a scene that mirrors the American Psycho business card scene when Mastino like meets someone else who also has business cards.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh no.
A
Noted.
competitor.
Meanwhile, in the background.
I mean, it is so JoJo to psychoanalyze someone based on their business card.
Oh, jeez.
I also say, when you hand the card to Bonnie, the cleaning.
So what do we do with the rag rat?
The cleaning lady goes, oh, it's not even that special anymore. Whatever. I will be calling you though, for sure. And she kind of like walks backwards and just kind of leaves while she blows a kiss to you, kind of like ciao, Mastino, right?
End of the campaign, Mastino's gonna have a fucking harem.
Oh, oh my god. You know, for being for having
So
how you
what
call
do
it?
we do with them?
True. There's also that's Georgia looks at Bonnie and then looks at the cleaning lady as he's leaving, And she kind of turns out Bonnie and asks him, "What did you do to her anyway?" And Bonnie just goes, "Oh, I met him to the house dog. I met him. She was the dog." And Georgia goes, "What? You can do that?" And Bonnie goes, "Yeah, but it's gone now. I mean, part of the family." And someone sees Stan to like give him a fist bump, and then the Stan disappears again.
I love Nueva Familia.
So, like, can he turn someone in, like, a fucking Tamagotchi? That's technically part of the family.
Or a fish. They
Yeah, or
think
like
they
a
have to
pet
breathe
fish.
underwater.
True.
Holy
Like a pet
shit.
fish.
Opens quite a few doors, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just something to think about, I guess. So
Like waiting for someone to say what the fuck they're supposed to do with him.
Right. So Bonnie stands up after that and walks a little bit casually walks forward, and he goes, "Well, I've been here for a little bit. I saw you come to the hotel. Obviously, why would I be here otherwise? And I had an idea as I was coming here with the bus. But as I was coming here, I had an idea. You may not know this, but you know the whole thing where your memories go a bit hazy, and you get other memories when I shoot you, and weird stuff happens and stuff like that. Yeah, all that weird stuff. So those memories that your memories are replaced with, they don't actually go away. I kind of know them. Basically, I can read your memories if I shoot you. So I took the opportunity, and I shot that Jason fellow, right? Right, that's pretty good. That's pretty right, Jojo. That's pretty smart.
That's smart.
And I read his mind.
That's clever.
And he didn't know anything. He didn't know where the feather was. In hindsight, that kind of makes sense, right? I mean, he didn't even have a badge. So that was kind of disappointing. But the good news is that maybe I can shoot his sister. And if I shoot his sister, maybe she will know where the feather is. I'm just trying to help.
Anything else aside, you saw my memories?
Oh yeah, I saw all of your memories. Well, it's not that much. It's just like the recent past. It's not like since you were born or something.
See, Emily's not very uncomfortable.
Georgia goes, okay, right. So you wanna go to Alex and shoot her to get her memories and tell us where the feather is. Right. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. And Georgia goes, how do I know that you're even like telling the truth here? I mean, you literally told me you wouldn't follow me, and then you followed me. I mean, what makes you think that I will just? Wait, okay, if you can read memories, then like, what did I do before? What did I do before we met at the house? And Bonnie just goes, "You were running away with a feather from the two Quiet Dong thugs, and then you were saved by Paul and Emily." And he genuinely gives a pretty detailed account of what happened yesterday, basically. And
Nice.
Georgia goes, "Okay, that's enough, and turns to all of you like, "Okay, I mean, I guess, right? This is a good option. Maybe we can go find Alex, shoot here, and get that information."
Will say,
We don't even know if
kid,
he's a good guy now.
I will say, kid, maybe you skipped out on my cool moves during that recap, but you are one of our best employees already. That is a great idea you just had.
He looks very a smile creeps on his face, like, oh yes, all me, my idea. And
Out of character, and now it sounds like it's not his idea.
Who else would have come up with it?
And
I
it's
mean,
just
yeah,
kinda like,
who else?
yeah, sorry, it's kind of meant like he's excited about it. He's like
Yeah,
really happy about it.
Emily's just going to like kind of like grunt. I fucking hate that kid.
And your Sound of Silence will go. You said it like quietly. Emily said that quietly. Sound of Silence will go. Oh yeah, he sucks. And he points directly at Bonnie, and Bonnie just gets a
Emily
frown
freaks
on his
out.
face, like, "What's wrong with your stand? I don't like him." And
No, I don't know what is wrong with your stand.
what's wrong with my stand? What's wrong with your stand, huh?
No, what's wrong with your stand?
It's can your stand read memories and potentially get the feather back? Didn't think so.
No.
Does your stand work for Mr. Mastino and is one of his best employees?
Oh, now you're doing this, huh? Now
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
licking
yeah.
Mastino's boots.
Yes, I am.
Well, let me ask you this: can my stand beat your stand? As it turns out, it can.
Not if I shoot you. And
Not if I sound blast you.
grrr.
They're both just arguing.
And Georgia's gonna like just look at the adults around the room and be like, "Yeah, right. In all seriousness, what do we want to do, guys? What do we want to do? We could just go and
I
ask
think
here, maybe."
I think Bonnie has a good plan, like unironically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that sounds good. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah. I'm not sure if we should listen to Bonnie. Now, is it a good plan? I think it might be, honestly, but he did come here only to, scare us like that.
He definitely had better ways of showing up. I mean,
Hey,
I don't know.
he's like 8. Can we blame the guy? He's like 8.
He's 12.
Yeah, okay, he's 12 still.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Kids will be kids.
honestly, what do we have to lose? I don't think his stand will work as well on us anymore. I mean, we're gonna be watching our back, that's for sure. So even if he tries to pull something on us, which I don't think he will. We'll just be there. And, if Alex is actually cooperating, then we'll just tell him not to do his thing. He'll be fine. Right, guys?
I have no problem with that.
Fine.
Mastino is just gonna give a thumbs up, and then he's gonna do that meme, like a casually approach a child. I'm gonna put it in the chat. He's gonna go up to Bonnie. He's gonna ask, "Have you tried your thing, your memory reading thing on corpses?"
On corpses? No. I've never tried it,
That's
but...
the next thing we're trying. That's the next thing we're
Whoa,
trying.
hold on a second there, Mr. Mastino. I mean, it's a corpse. It probably doesn't work
don't
like
think
that, right? I mean, the corpse
I mean, it
can
has a
even bleed.
brain. I mean, it has a brain.
I guess
Well,
theoretically
depending.
it could work if the corpse is new enough. Like, if it's a skeleton, I don't think it would
You
work.
know,
But
the brain is still active for 5 minutes after death. I think that's our window, in case.
no, you have a point. That might actually work.
Anthony kind of like puts his face in his hand for a second and goes, I mean, I guess he's technically not wrong.
Oh, for clarification.
No, what I was
what-
thinking is like going back to fucking Gideon's corpse, because Gideon definitely knows where the feather is.
That's true.
It's been 20,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, it's been definitely
The
more than
King's
5
corpse
minutes.
is also all the way to Adelaide, and
And it's-
probably also scooped off the streets.
Yeah.
We can stretch a lot with JoJo time logic, but I don't think we can stretch that
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
I think Gideon is out of the story.
Yeah, I think Gideon is not coming back anytime soon.
Second to last battle is gonna be Gideon again. He traveled so fast that he went into the future.
No, it's like a Stroheim. We're gonna have like a cyborg Gideon.
True. All right, so you all made up your mind to take Bonnie with you just in case, and just kind of see what's up.
Let's give this guy his nueva familia.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he said the name of the stand.
Yeah, she stand. I should have made a fucking. If I made a sound effect for Neva Familia, I'd be spamming it right now.
Cowboy shot sound effect.
Ding. Maybe a few splashes as well there.
Yeah.
True, something like that. I will say that Jason probably told you kind of like a place where you can meet again. Because I cannot think of any other way you would be able to locate him. Like where his potential is at this point, right? And I mean, it would be kind of hard to, Montgomery is not that big of a town. It's not utterly impossible to think that like you're just gonna go on the street, and it's just that like, it seems pretty unlikely as well. So I will say that it is a little scuffed, but I will say that Jason told you a place where you can potentially meet him in case, like that's the place where he crashes and his sister crashes as well.
Is it like a bar?
It's like an alley that is maybe probably a bit more decked out, but they're literally homeless.
Okay, it's like an alley with a table and a chair, like in that Disney movie with the dogs.
Yeah, maybe. What? Yeah, I guess.
You know that movie where the dogs eat the spaghetti? That movie.
Oh,
Lady and
Yeah.
the
yeah, I
Tramp.
know the movie.
Yeah, Lady and the Tramp. Yeah, I forgot the name. Yeah,
I think
that's basically those living conditions.
I think SUPAH just met his daily Italian quota to mention spaghetti. That's the only reason he said that.
Look, honestly, I don't even like spaghetti that much. I don't even like
That
it
is
that
no-
much. Okay,
Gasp in the
I
chat.
did not believe him the first time he said it.
I said it. I don't even like it that much.
Are you alone? Are you
Shock.
home alone?
No.
I mean,
You're like no one heard
don't
that.
make sure you don't hear how I eat pasta and everything. Someone will try to kill me.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Well, now I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
When
We leave it a
this
mystery
island
for
is
the
not in
viewers.
proximity. when the Italian cannot hear us.
We play it as a reveal later in the series. This is the foreshadowing.
All right.
Right. Random thing. Holy shit. Is that 159,000 frames dropped? That's 160,000 frames dropped. That's
God damn.
Damn.
we gotta set a
Oh
new
my
record here in the Harmacists. We're pioneers. Trying to figure out if you can run a stream with 200,000 fucking dropped frames.
Can you run a live stream with a piece of shoestring and duct tape?
Yeah.
Here
Is
at
it
the Harmacists,
possible?
we
I'm
intend
watching
to
the
find
stream right
out.
now. We're actually not that behind, and I don't know why.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know
It's
either.
like 10 seconds, 20
think-
seconds.
I think it just keeps dying is the problem. Either way, there's nothing gonna work.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's gonna be fine.
YouTube is trying to catch up. Yep.
Right. Okay. You check out of the hotel, no other incident, and you start walking down the street. The place is reasonably far
Mhm.
away. You don't see anything else going on the street, thankfully. Pretty nice little morning walk around Mount Gambier. See a lot of shops, a lot of cafes, hanging spots, parks, stuff like that. A nice little quaint town. And okay. You reach the place finally, and there's no battle bump for this in case you were looking forward to that. Just to manage the expectations right now. And you see this little alley in between a bar and like a liquor store or something like that. It's definitely like if Mount Gambier had a bad side of town, this would be it. Right? Not really, not really like downtown, like New York downtown kind of bad, like not like the really bad stuff, but I mean Mount Gambier doesn't have really that many things going on, let alone crime and stuff like that. So you approach this alley and you see inside a barely fitting green tent that's just like set up. It's yeah. It's like a little tent, right? Not really riding in filth or anything. Like they keep it reasonably clean. It's not like they want to live around that stuff anyway. But you do see the like as you turn the corner, you see Jason hanging around the inside of the alley. He's like leaning against the wall, and he's just kind of like twirling a coin in his hand, just like flipping it. And as you turn the corner,
That's my thing.
and as you turn the corner, he immediately kind of like looks at you. Oh, wait. Oh, guys, you're here.
Imagine we just walk in, we're like, we're gonna shoot your sister.
Oh my god. Imagine. And he
So
goes,
canonically, Mastino is just gonna wave his hand.
and he's gonna go,
Hello there.
oh, my sister is still in there. just woke up. She's a bit hazy. I mean, you know, the whole excavator bucket on her head, like, really messed her up. But she's doing alright, I guess. I haven't gotten the chance to really talk to her about, you know, what we said. So it might come to a surprise. It might be a surprise to her that you're here. Yeah, maybe you know what? Why don't we like maybe all together kind of have like a little intervention, just like make sure that she's alright, that she's doing alright.
Don't worry.
Right, yeah,
Let's-
let's go there and try to talk down the lady that almost murdered all of us. Yeah, no, I'm super down for that.
Look,
Come on,
Eddie,
guys.
don't worry. It's always pleasant to see me. She will be overjoyed. Don't worry.
You know, the scariest thing is you're kinda right, and I don't know why.
Ha, that's the charm of a businessman.
Well, let's see what this businessman can do, I guess.
You see Jason like turns around, starts walking back. He goes, "Alright, I mean, obviously, I'll go first. I'll try to get her to stand up or whatever. Probably just talk to her a little bit. Just hang tight for a minute, I guess." He goes in the tent. He closes it, and you hear a few whispers, a few murmurs. And after a little bit of a pause, you hear, "You what?" And you hear Alex's voice just fucking goes nuts, right? Like, and you hear then Jason like, "No, listen, they're like good, all right? Just listen to me for a second." And then you hear a commotion from the inside. Fucking whatever they have inside there is like fucking item. It's like probably like some pots, some makeshift cutlery
Yep,
and
this
stuff
is
like
going
that. I don't know how
about
to say that. Yeah.
While we hear all this from the inside, Anthony just kind of mumbles to himself, "Well, it sounds like they have a good relationship."
This is going about as well as I figured it would.
She goes on about like, "Why don't give us a home, man? Why are you trying to ruin it?" And he goes, "No, just listen to me for a second." And they go like that for a little bit. And after a little bit, she seemed to have calmed down, and or things have calmed down a little bit. And he comes out of the tent. He has a big old bruise on his eye. He's like, I think she's fine now. You know, you all seem pretty free. This is pretty normal. This is how we talk, honestly, if I'm being honest. But like, it just come. She's probably fine, right?" He kind of like checks inside again, like, he looks out again, like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, just come. I don't know, man. And he like looks kind of defeated,
And that's Mastino.
slumps over the
That's
wall.
your cue, man.
What did Paul say?
I nudge Mastino like, "That's your cue, man. That's your cue to go in. You said you go in, right? You'll be the first one."
Fuck, I
You're
thought
done,
we
right?
were all gonna go in together, but sure, then I go in, I guess. I go in, like, looking completely casual. You know, arms are kinda wide, and I'm like, "Madame, a long time no see. I kinda missed you."
You go in the
after
tent.
Mastino, and then
Yeah.
mumble to myself, "It's been less than 12 hours."
You go in the tent. Yeah. Sorry, I cut you off.
I go in very cautiously.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Was more in the mindset of like he's gonna go, like get yelled at, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna do after that. But I guess if everyone goes in, I'm gonna go in sheepishly.
And you also see I would say also like Bonnie kind of like nudges Paul, and he's like, "Yeah, I think you're gonna need me, but I'm gonna hang here for a moment. I guess you can have your chance." And
Okay, I'm not leaving him unsupervised. No, I changed my mind. I'm not leaving him unsupervised. I'm gonna stay outside and look at the keep one eye on Bonnie.
oh
Paul is
man,
gonna become this child's homeschool teacher.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit him
Like
down and I'm
in
gonna
the
I'm gonna
RV, Paul's gonna be making him do his homework and all that.
this is exactly what I'm doing. In fact, this is canon now. This is exactly what I'm doing. I'm sitting him down.
Nice.
I'm gonna that's teaching him a little bit, introduction to history, stuff like that. The history of Australia,
no,
And
no.
just, this is how
Gonna
you
have-
pacify the child.
He's gonna get the entire family. Anthony is like a older brother. Emily's Emily and Georgia are the sisters. Paul is the dad, and Mastino's the weird uncle.
Yeah.
Rich uncle. Right, nice.
Oh.
Alright, as Mastino goes in, Mastino, you see, obviously the tent, you could have guessed from the commotion as well, it really messed up on the inside. And on the back, you see Alex with her head on her hands, kind of like slumped over. And you told her all that stuff about, yeah, we kind of like, but you told, what did you tell her exactly? Could you?
Okay, so Mastino goes in, looking casual,
Yeah.
a perfect smile. He goes in, Madame, it's been a while. I almost missed you.
And she kind of goes, and says nothing else.
Say, we come here on peaceful terms, as your brother described.
Oh yeah, it's right. He told me all about that. How you guys are gonna help us or whatever. I mean, oh my god. Sure, keep going. I'm just gonna listen.
Well, I will mostly be repeating myself, madam, but my offer for cooperation is still open. We can clearly help one another. You can tell us whatever you know about Quiet Dawn, and we can help you guys out.
Right. Well, how about go fuck yourself? And she immediately she looks to try and get up and like assumes like her fists close and she assumes like a angry stance, I guess, like a half
Oh my
fighting
god,
pose.
Mastino is just gonna smirk and he's gonna be like, do it yourself, coward.
What?
Alex is gonna almost look.
Face.
Alex is gonna look almost shocked, and she's gonna be like, "I will fucking kill you. I will fucking kill him. I will kill him. I can't. No. Jason, get over here. Get this man out of my tent." And she's going to. She's immediately summoning Riptide. Like, sorry. She's gonna immediately summon Homeward. The old name of the stand was Riptide, my bad. She's gonna immediately summon Homeward and kind of like, you just gonna say that to me? You just gonna say that to me?
I mean, you told me to go fuck myself.
She clearly wasn't ready for that. And Jason kind of goes in and is like, "Ooh, boy, you got here pissed off. What did you tell her exactly?"
Don't worry about it, Jason. Can you bring Bonnie in here? Bonnie is the child.
Right. I'll go tell the others, I guess. You try to you stay safe now, right? Yeah, you can handle it.
Don't worry. I got this perfectly under control.
Jason leaves. You say that you have this perfectly under control, and the tip of your finger, your finger, I don't know which one. Let me see. Yeah. The tip of your middle finger just gets sheared off by the by your ability as you hear a scanning sound from the back.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But you didn't kill me. That means you're willing to hear more.
It's an unfortunate thing that it takes a while to layerize humans, but I'll get it done. I'll get it done. And
No, I've seen it. It doesn't take a while. You chose to only do that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, we've seen her layerize humans immediately. We've seen her do
No,
that.
she didn't layerize the human immediately. She killed her immediately with one layer.
I mean herself. I mean with herself.
There is a bit of confusion as to how her ability exactly works, I guess.
Like we saw her layerize herself immediately.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on if
I might explain later, but it is you know, flexible. There are certain rules for it, but whatever. Either way, she's trying to, you know, you're gonna try to stay alive, as Jason is calling Bonnie, and Paul and the rest of you. Actually, Jason comes over. It's like, yeah, she doesn't want to cooperate. I don't know what this kid's gonna do, but just do it, man. And Bonnie immediately goes, yes, all right. And he summons his stand, and he very confidently walks over to the tent. And
hold on. I was in the middle of telling him something. Give me a chance here. Give me a chance here. So, like, so Jason walks out. I'm like, so you see, Bonnie, it's not. Caesar did not say et tu, Brute, because he was not speaking Latin at that specific time. We know, in fact, that he was speaking Greek, so he would say que si, Brute. That's, you see, and then, like, I'm getting cut off by Jason, I assume.
yeah. And Bonnie goes, "Whew, thank God. And rushes over to the tent. But looks very confident in doing so, with a big old smile on his face, like he's finally gonna do something useful. And he opens the tent, and Mastino, do you want to like kind of help him make the shot? I'd say Alex is pretty riled up.
Not sure how I'd help him. I suppose it's just because I don't think Alex would expect this. Just a child coming in with a gun.
Fucking gun.
I don't think she'd see that coming.
Yeah. I don't think. Probably not. So you're like kind of like moving around the room, kind of like, you know, having this little standoff with her, and from behind you hear the tent open, and you see Bonnie in his stand, and one just goes, "Is that her?"
Mastino just gives the thumbs up very quickly.
All right. And just immediately shoots her, and on the back shoulder, and she's just bleeding from the back shoulder. And he goes, I never thought of this. What family member should I make here?
The pet fish.
Oh, genius!
Don't.
And
don't.
And Alex is gonna fall down and look like she's in the most writhing pain. She's gasping for like she thinks that she's a fish and she's out of water. I think you can make the equation. She's having a really bad time, and
Don't fit.
Bonnie looks at Mastino like,
okay.
great idea, man. Thanks.
Mastino is just gonna fist bump the child.
Bonnie.
He's gonna give him a fist bump.
Put her back. Put her back.
Well, why? I mean, I'm reading her memories. Just whatever.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
put her back.
It will be over once we have our memories. It will all be over.
Right. So, after a little bit of this, Anthony trying to like persuade Bonnie into like maybe changing the family member, and Bonnie just not caring and kind of like reading the memories as well. You see, he goes, "All right, I got it," and he snaps his fingers, and his tongue disappears, and Alex just like, what the fuck happened? Oh God. She kind of like crawls over to the corner of the tent and just kind of like stays there and tries to recover her, like take a break, I guess. She's kind of
Don't
dazed.
worry, we would never actually harm you. We would only put you through a little bit of a trauma for our own benefit. That's different. You can live through that.
What the fuck are you saying? What happened? And yeah, she's kind of lost basically. And
Mastino is not gonna explain it. If someone else wants to explain it, Mastino is not gonna do it.
Oh my god.
right. And Bonnie looks kind of like in the air, like as if he's like he's looking in the distance for a little bit. And after a little bit, he like kind of like almost seems to come back down to earth and looks at all of you, or like first comes out of the tent, right? And as you all go out of the tent, he kind of looks around a little bit at all of you, and he says, "Right, something about Melbourne. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's she met with Uncle David, and they talked about the feather for a little bit. And he mentioned Melbourne. Right. Yeah, I think that's where the feather is, guys." And he kind of looks at Mastino with a big smile on his face. Right? I did, right?
Good job, Bonnie.
Yes.
You did well.
And Georgia looks at the group. Well, seems simple enough. I mean, I knew that they would take the feather out while we were sleeping. I didn't expect them to be that fast, but I guess it's quite done. You never quite know what they have up their sleeve.
You know, all of this got me thinking. Why would they, like, take the feather cross country like that? I mean, if it gives people stands, wouldn't they have already used it and, like, be done? Why do they need to, like, move it around?
They're probably making stand users across the nation. That
Yeah,
would be my
probably.
guess.
I mean, that sounds like more trouble than it's worth, personally, but... Huh.
Okay, Emily, you need to think about this as if you are the leader of a crazy cult that wants to take over the nation, right? You need soldiers, quote, soldiers, all over if you want to conquer the nation. They want to do it from within. It's not an outward assault. As we've seen with that list of politicians, Quiet Dawn is trying to take over from the inside.
Huh. Shit, you have a point.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. So, what, do we, like, leave for Melbourne, then?
I suppose that is our next destination. We need to check out at the hotel, though. So I suppose we go to that, I assume. Like, we go back to the hotel to check out, and then we go to the camper.
Georgia immediately goes like, "What do you mean check out? I mean, dude, what the fuck? We're after the feather here. Surely that's a waste of time. We should just go to Melbourne."
No, because otherwise they're gonna keep, they're gonna hassle me and they're gonna give me a fine, otherwise.
Oh yeah, because a fine is so much more important than the feather.
You need to understand, right? This money isn't just money, it's also our weaponry, literally speaking.
Oh, whatever, dude.
He's not
Just
wrong
like
about that.
turn I don't know, a bench into money or something. I mean, we're getting out of here. Should we just get out of here?
Fine. Oh my god, the youth is so impatient these days, and he's gonna look at Paul. It's so impatient these days, the youth.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, Bonnie did not even listen to what I had to say to him about Caesar, and then he just left. And yeah, you're right.
It's a stand
I guess
granting feather in the hands of an extremist Christian cult. Do I need to spell it out for you guys?
Oh yeah, no, that does make sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
seems pretty desperate. Or
Okay,
not
so I
desperate.
guess we just go to the camper immediately.
Right.
Yep.
Huh? Let me do this real quick as you guys move out. A little bit of a change of scene. I forgot to. You don't have to. It's just, we're just gonna. Give me a second here. I can't
Yeah,
believe I
sure.
forgot.
We're going there
I
with the
forgot.
construction vehicles.
I can't believe I forgot to delete it. Just give me a second here.
No worries.
Happens to the
that's
best of us.
my GM tweaking.
The GM is literally tweaking. It basically this basically represents a random street in Mount Gambier. Oh, and I could also, I guess, someone. Sound of Silence is always here. Let me just Sound of Silence ain't going anywhere. And I'm gonna use a little bit of time to put things on the map.
All right, everyone. How has your day been? How has your week been? How has your eternity been? Are you enjoying
good,
this
pretty good.
session of shenanigans?
Yeah.
Pure shenanigans this session.
Pure unadulterated shenanigans.
Yeah, Paul has had his
You know,
moments.
turns out, like,
That's fine.
me and Bonnie, we are on the same wavelength. Like, we're gonna be the best duo.
That's why I said weird uncle, because it's the people that everyone else is like, is he really a good influence? But the kid fucking loves.
Yeah. I gotta ask, like, does Mastino see this child as a potential employee, or?
He is an employee right now.
Okay, oh my
Okay,
god.
you understand
He's
what
not
he
even
said, right?
trying to stop. Not even
Don't
trying to
worry
leave.
about it.
Mastino's definition of employee is anyone who is currently helping him in
Yeah,
any way.
pretty much. Pretty much. That's my employees.
You drop your wallet and then hand it to him. Ah, thank you, my employee.
Oh, he'd definitely
Yay.
say that. He'd definitely say that.
All right. So, as you all moving to the so you can just summon it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you're standing, you leave Jason behind, and you walk away from the little alley, probably just trying to find a better place to summon a freaking car out of thin air. Maybe not as many people watching. You come across a empty street. You seem, you think that's pretty suitable. You must, you think it's pretty suitable to summon a car. And
All right.
as you're getting ready to do that, Anthony, you see something. You see something from, I'm gonna ping it, this corner. Specifically, that corner. Something like poking out of it. You
As
take
I
a
zoom out to try and find the corner.
What
yeah.
corner?
I let me also put it on the player view, so chat can see it.
Hold on, which corner was it? Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom
Yeah,
right?
let me just ping it real quick again.
Okay.
Not really that important, but it's
By
near
the way, if you're on
edge.
the
Oh, okay,
GM
okay.
layer, we can't see you ping.
I thought I'm talking. Can you see this?
Just letting. Ah, okay, there it is.
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
also thinking.
I was just letting you know since I didn't see it the first time.
yeah.
Just. Anyway, okay, over there by the bike.
You see, how do I say this? Like a silhouette, but it's almost surrounded in like it's like a gust of wind just went, woof, and you saw the debris that kicked up. That's the thing you saw initially. And as you look at the corner, you see this silhouette, and it kind of looks as if it's looking towards you. And I'm guessing like Anthony's probably about ready to tell the others.
He just kind of stops and looks. He's kind of like seeing if it's just his imagination first.
Yeah, you wait there to see if your imagination. It's definitely not. It started moving, and what you see is basically its arm, reaching from around the corner and just like more and more, and its chest comes out of the corner, and you get a better look at it. The others have not noticed it yet. And let me post it as well.
Ooh, that's a face.
Oh, yeah, let me show the chat
Oh god, it's Mothman.
first.
Oh,
He's real! I knew it! I always knew it!
It's a big image.
produce a massive flashlight.
I'm already so inside. It's taking a while to upload in the. My bad. Should have exported it with more compression. I guess as it uploads, You see this. I guess I'm waiting for it to upload because it's hard to explain what the fuck you're looking at.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
You see this weird creature, I guess, because as it goes around the corner, Anthony, it becomes obvious that it's not exactly human, and you realize that as well, and it is looking at you very intently.
Yo. Mine took a little longer to load, but damn, this looks cool.
Yeah.
Looking at you a bit intently. So for sure now, Anthony's 100% sure this thing is real and it's there.
Yeah.
And
At this point, I'm probably gonna go, "Hey guys."
and as
What's
everyone,
up, Anthony? What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
What is it?
As everyone, yes, Roxy.
and as everyone turns or are kind of to look at the direction you're pointing at, Emily, you feel a sudden, really sharp pain in your pinky finger.
Oh my god, not the fucking again. She's gonna look at her pinky finger.
You see
Oh, fuck, wait, guys, it has a feather in its head.
the point.
Wait, it does.
The point where Emily was pierced to get her stand is glowing with a subtle blue light. And Emily, it hurts. It's like it brings you to your knees. It's like, you like grab your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
And as everyone looks at this thing, and you realize that it's there, all of you see it. And Georgia goes, "What the hell is that?" And Bonnie looks like he kind of maybe wants to back off a little bit, like, what? Emily,
Yeah.
you get this sense like you're not looking at it because you're on your knees, but it's like you understand it implicitly, like how do you call it, instinctively, that it's looking at you. It's like you become aware of its presence suddenly in your head,
Okay.
and you start hearing a windy voice in your head, really like a gaspy, and it says, "He's trapped. We need to find it. Oh, Father is waiting for us." And it's just this voice, right? He needs to find his way back. Bring him back. Bring him back. And you just hear these like crazy voices. They're just invading your subconscious. It's really sharp and sudden. Makes you very uncomfortable. And you become become also aware that it's this thing that is trying to talk to you, right? And as that is happening, maybe some of you also realize that Emily's having a really hard time right now. It steps out of the corner and makes it with like a really windy, floaty motion, just goes whoosh, and it just gets in the middle of the street. And you just kind of left there for a second. It just like hangs around for a little bit. Kind of looks at all of you.
Return the slab.
Return.
How much were you trying to resist that reference, by the way?
Oh no, I resisted like a minute.
Oh my god. All right. What do you want to do? You see Sound of Silence goes over to Emily, just trying to like...
What if
Are
we
you
just
okay?
leave? Like, what if we just leave? Like, whatever this is, it has to have a reign and I don't think it reaches to Melbourne. So what if we just leave?
I don't think Emily's like in any position to like walk away right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna carry her. I mean, on the camper. What if I just make the camper? We go, and then we just zoom away.
Honestly, I'm not convinced that it's not linked to Emily implicitly.
Oh, you
Yeah.
think like now that it's linked, it has like infinite range?
I think it's something where we could get away from it, but we would have
But
to
not
leave
Emily.
Emily behind.
Maybe it's like she can't move away from it. Maybe.
Or more my idea with this the immediate thought that I get is, since she has been pierced by the feather, it is now like basically inside of her.
Maybe it has something to do with a feather.
Yeah, because it's got a feather on its head.
And I will say that Georgia immediately points out, is that the fucking feather? Wait, but Bonnie's and Bonnie also like immediately goes, no, I saw it in the memory. Like they took the feather to Melbourne. And Georgia goes, yeah, that doesn't make sense. She also looks ready, like someone's your stand as well. But you can do whatever you feel like. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we should probably run. Sorry, sir, you not feeling any of this? What the fuck?
I'm fine, honestly. It seems like it's targeting you specifically.
Yeah, no, she asked SOS, her stand.
Sound of Silence?
Yeah.
Sound of Silence doesn't actually seem like it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he has. He's like looking at you like, no.
That doesn't make
I
any
feel
fucking sense.
fine.
Is Sound of Silence it has reflected damage in the past, right?
Yes.
Okay. That is interesting.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna test the waters. I'm just going to try to approach the return the slab stand. I'm just gonna like go over here. I'm just gonna go over here and see how it reacts.
You see, it doesn't do anything. As it floats there, it's what it's gonna do is it's gonna slowly move forward as it's looking at all of you, and like just approach Mastino slowly, or well, you think that it's approaching Mastino. It's going towards him, right?
Okay, Paul is gonna fucking kind of panic. Not really panic, but get worried for Mastino. Father Heaven! And I'm gonna get a smoke bomb ready. Stay away! Stay back!
And you're gonna summon Soldier
my
of
gun.
Heaven from George's fridge, 25.
Yep.
And what do you want to do? You said? What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna scream at the thing and like, stay away from him, stuff like that.
It does not respond to that. It doesn't seem to care at all about what you just told
Okay,
me.
so now that it is so close, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna grab some money and I'm gonna put my hand in my pockets, and then with my hand in my pocket, I'm just gonna make a knife really quickly, just in my pocket, so the stand can't see it. And now that it's so close, I'm just gonna look at it, just like really look at it. and see if I can notice anything in its demeanor or like in its body, something that changes or shifts as he moves.
As you get a better look at it, you notice the feather, of course. First thing, because it stands out to you. And as it moves, these little blue dots around its head kind of like spin around, resembling like the solar system, like as if the middle of its head is like the center, and these blue dots are orbiting around that middle point, and its bottom half is just made of wind, and it's like this really like it doesn't feel like it pushes air, like it thrusts itself upwards to float. It's just like it's almost like a wind spirit. It gives you that kind of like that vibe, like it just controls it, and is able to float thanks to that. It's very graceful in its movements. Really.
Okay, with my other hand, I'm gonna try to touch it. I'm just gonna try to touch it. Like on the shoulder, I guess.
Right. And Mastino gets closer, and again, it doesn't seem to react. It just kind of like stands there. It does turn where its eyes are towards you as you get like really close to it, like the last moment, pretty much. And you try to reach out. You almost reach it, and just before that, you hear Emily, like you feel like again like an even sharper pain, which makes you like yell out. And
What is he doing? Tell him to fucking stop! Someone stop him!
As soon as that happens, this thing in front of you like zooms past you, Mastino, and rushes with incredible speed towards Emily, and it flies above Paul, and it lands right in front of Emily, and as he gets closer again, Emily, you get this like subconscious instinctive sense of where it is and what it's doing, right? So theoretically you could react, but it doesn't seem like you get this weird sense that it's not trying to hurt you. It's weird. Like it's not. It's like it's not coming to attack you necessarily, but it's also mixed with this obvious just what the fuck is this thing, right? What could it possibly want?
Yeah.
So you're naturally kind of you have your guard up.
Yeah.
As it goes,
It's not hostile. You can't get a read on it.
Yeah. It flies over you, and it very quickly reaches out with its hand and touches Emily on the forehead with one of its like spinny little planet things. And as soon as Emily starts, all of you see Emily just like basically get yanked into the air, lifted with insane speed, and like up into the sky, and she's just gone. She's just shoo. She basically just disappears, and her stand immediately disappears as well. It's like desummoned.
She got fucking abducted. What the fuck?
Christ.
Okay, I'm gonna like rush over. I'm gonna rush over. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Emily?
Where she was.
Holy shit, I got fucking napped.
He put her in his inventory like a fucking item.
You're like looking up. You're confused. You don't know what just happened. Emily's fucking gone. And Emily gone. And as soon as it does that, it seems to like lower its hand slowly, and it like idles for a few good seconds, just idles there, and then it turns its head up and looks at Anthony,
Oh my god.
and it lifts its
I
hand,
look at it.
and it lifts its like arm, and those the mini solar system on its hand like spins a little faster, and it like goes slow at first, but then it dashes forward with again insane speed, and it like touches Anthony on the head, and every one of you, Anthony's gone as well. He's
Jesus
like
Christ.
he's yanked into
What?
the air with insane speed. Like
Okay, so this is like a Majin Buu kind of deal where we all get absorbed and we gotta beat his ass from inside.
to be fair, it doesn't look like they're being absorbed as it watches over Paul. It turns its gaze to Paul and lifts
Nah,
its
nah.
arm.
I expected this time. I've seen it 2 times already. I I put Soldier of Heaven and I create a kind of shell of ice around me. At least I try to.
So you make say you do that. You make a cell around you, and it approaches you, and like it slows down for a little bit. Almost seems like it's thinking, and then it like makes its hand. You hear like almost like a turbine starting, and you see like air just, and it makes almost like a drill of air in its hand, and it goes and immediately and pierces the ice that you created with this like makeshift fucking air drill, and again it touches Paul from inside of the cell, and the cell immediately disappears, as does his stand, and he's also gone. He's also just yanked
Do I
up.
have enough time? Do I have enough time since he has to drill first? I want to.
What do you want to do?
Look at Mastino, and just give him a look. I don't say anything. Basically to let him understand that, like, yeah, I'm gonna go. You know, do your best. And I throw him my the smoke bomb that I had in my hand.
All right. I like that.
By the way, just for a funny, just for a thing, I was gonna say it, but I was a bit distracted by the thing. When Anthony saw it coming towards him, he didn't really try to get away or anything. He just kind of let it happen with the logic of, well, assuming Emily is alive somewhere, you know, she might need help.
Where the fuck am I?
Right.
So immediately I throw the smoke bomb, like immediately, and I like grab these two, and we just start running, I suppose.
Okay, what role do you want to make?
Okay. For
What makes sense to you?
throwing the smoke bomb and picking up these two, I guess that would be speed. I don't think I can argue anything else.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd say position desperate, because this thing, you know what this thing can do, but effect effect would also be limited, because honestly, it's a pretty bad position based on what you've seen this thing do before. Even a smoke bomb.
Nah, I'm
might
just gonna
not
get a
be
6.
enough.
I'm just gonna get a 6. Don't
He's
worry.
just gonna get a 6, guys.
Simple as.
Well, yeah,
A 4.
Technically I got a 6. Technically, if you add them together, I got a 6.
Do you have any die? Any spirit die?
No, I'm not gonna use the spirit eye. I want to like hoard 100 of them and then use them all at
Oh,
once.
it's true.
A 4 is still. I'm still so fucking scared about that. Like you gotta hoard. Like anyway, like the mere mention just like makes me freezes me out.
Like
Like
shiver.
oh my god, just a cold sweat drips down. Like as I imagine my main villain get fucking absolutely fucking wrecked.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah,
7-page Muda, but with 100
Spirit die.
spirit dies.
Right. So a 4 is still passing grade. So what's gonna happen is that Mastino is gonna pull the pin and throw the smoke bomb down, and it explodes. Oh yeah. Right, like right as Mastino is throwing the smoke bomb, you see the this thing turn its attention to Georgia and lift its hand and like start to move towards her. So you throw the smoke bomb, and it's just this like oh, since I have the thing man as well, right? As well. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Mastino throws a smoke bomb, and you rush in and try to grab Georgia and Bonnie. In all fairness, the you're not immune to the effects of the smoke bomb. You just know what's gonna happen. So what happened?
Where they are, like the general position
Yeah.
of
So
where
what
they
happens is that you reach for Bonnie and you grab him. You actually get him, and then you reach for where Georgia was, and she's not there anymore. And you just start running, I'm guessing. Oh, did you mute?
Oops, I'm gonna go here, where I pinged, yes, towards
okay,
this
yeah.
house.
Alright. Georgia gone. Bye, Georgia. And you're gonna have... That was fucking stupid. I'm not gonna do that ever again. Okay.
Georgia gone, bottom text.
Georgia gone, bottom text. Emily gone, bottom text. All of you gone, bottom text.
Everyone gone, bottom text.
Don't worry, guys. I just finished a joke. We're gonna be. Hold on. Save that. And where's the picture?
No way, you made the meme already?
I made a meme. It's not the gone bottom text, but I did make this.
Warning, neighborhood watch.
Neighborhood
Our
watch.
neighbors
Oh
are
my
watching
God.
to report suspicious activity. Law enforcement agency.
Oh, I have to show Chad. Display. Oh my god, how you guys fucking want to see this? Look at this. I love these midstream memes that you make. They're so good.
There are some of my favorite things to do.
Right. So, Mastino, you make a run for it, and you get pretty far. You kind of like take a few looks behind your back, and you see like the smoke slowly clearing, from behind you. But you don't see this thing coming out of the smoke yet. You get inside the house, the perimeter, right? What do you want to do?
I assume that this is a fence, right?
Yeah, I'd say you jump over it. It's not a particularly tall fence. It's not like
Yeah,
anything.
we're gonna hide behind the fence. We're gonna hide behind the fence.
Okay, I like that. You're gonna hide behind the fence, and you don't really hear anything from the outside. You realize that even if it was close, you wouldn't be able to tell because it makes no noise when it moves. So you're just sitting there, praying that you're gonna be fine. And
I got a knife. I have a weapon.
he has a knife.
I am armed.
I am armed and not afraid to use it.
Bonnie like goes up to you like, Should I shoot him? I don't know.
Well, if you can shoot him, you probably should.
Can it even? Can I even control it? It kind of looks like a stand. I can't control stands. I've never.
I mean, have you tried before?
I guess not, but I don't know. That's.
Well,
okay.
We're never gonna know until we try.
Right. You're so clever, boss. Okay, and
Paul's ghost is gonna appear next to him like, don't reveal your position, stupid. And just disappear into the air.
Yeah, I mean, that was the implication. Don't just go over the fence. Wait until it comes to us. It's going to have to either vault the fence or come at us the long way around. Either way, we will be able to react to it. So let's just wait here.
As you talk, you see it floating in the distance about 10 feet in the air, 15 feet in the air, pretty high up. I don't know how much is that in meters. It's like 5 meters? It will be higher than that then. It will be like...
2 meters. 4.5 meters.
Oh, that's not nearly enough. Like 50 feet? do 50 feet. Let's say 50
At least 2.
At
50.
least
At
2 feet.
least two.
Europeans trying to figure out how the fucking Imperial... Yeah.
15 meters.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's pretty high up. So you see this thing just float 50 feet off the ground. Voice crack. And it's pretty close to your position, right? It's just like floats there and it's looking around. It will see you if it turns, for sure. It will see you if it turns.
Okay, then let's move here. We're gonna try to move here, behind this car.
Alright. So, I will say you're gonna have to make a roll for that, one more roll. You're basically...
Well,
Mastino has
that's
survived...
a stealth, that's a sneak. That's a sneak,
yeah.
100%.
Let's see what happens.
I don't think I can argue anything else. So thankfully, I have a 2 in sneak. Well, I'm not gonna use my spirit eyes on that because I'm hoarding the spirit eyes. So I guess I failed.
Yeah, Mastino has priorities.
I'm gonna roll for the boy as well.
Or maybe he makes it. Maybe Bonnie makes it.
Yeah. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, alright. As this thing turns, you do a motion to like get up, and you immediately slip, and you fall on your knees, and you just know it hurt you. And at least, thankfully, you see Bonnie do a very reasonable attempt of just like going behind the car and staying there. And as you see Bonnie get into a relatively safe position, maybe he has maybe he can get into the house from there. Maybe he can like even get in the car. You feel from behind you the touch of...
From behind me? What?
It approaches behind you, okay? I don't know what do you want to say?
Bro just fucking does the teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid.
It is exactly what this thing does. As you basically like you sleep and you see Bonnie go away. You're just like, yeah, it's gonna happen. Like that whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And just like that, I will say it now from Mastino's perspective. Mastino, you feel your body accelerate to such an insane speed that you would think it would kill you, but it doesn't. You're suddenly in the air, which you half expected because you saw the others, that the same thing happened to the others. And you just lift it up, and you see Mount Gambier becoming like a smaller dot on the distance. And you see, and you just get high up, like the wind rushing in your it really feels like you have like an invisible string just pulling you up from the sky and or towards the sky, I guess. You just feel this the wind rushing. It's chaos. It's like a cacophony of wind rushing and like your clothes like rustling uncontrollably in the wind, and you get like immediate like a immediate headache because of the sudden motion, and you just get higher and higher and higher, and you kind of like make a rolling motion, and as you roll, you now are looking up to the sky with your back towards the ground, and you see for a very little bit a cloud in front of you, and as you hit that cloud, everything goes dark. Every single one of you had the same, basically the exact same experience. And
But you were waiting until the last one to.
yeah. I gotta keep the suspense going, right?
Yeah.
So we got pulled into an unskippable cutscene, basically.
So you all get pulled into a cloud, basically, and then everything went dark. That's what your shared that's what your shared experience is. Now, okay. Everything is dark for a moment. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Mastino because he was the last one. Everything is dark for a moment.
Yeah.
It's like what it would feel like if you were dead, but you're not dead. You're aware that it's darkness, that everything just stopped. You're in this like almost like space now. That it's a nothing space, and a space in between spaces, and you almost don't get enough time to think, and you're suddenly rushed back into reality, and you just instinctively take a big breath, and you like gasp, and you're looking down, and you are in the air again, and now you're falling again with incredible speed. Before you were getting yanked up, now it feels like you're getting yanked down, and you're experiencing the same cacophony.
Well, that's just gravity, I feel like.
Rushing. It's it feels more forceful than that. If Mastino has ever been skydiving, it definitely feels way more forceful than that. It's like you're just rushing towards the ground with like incredible speed.
Okay.
And you experience the same, like, maybe like a sudden headache, the just cacophonous wind rushing, your clothes getting in the way, your tie getting off your face, maybe. It's just like making things even more chaotic.
If I'm conscious, right? I can move and shit, yeah?
Yes, you're conscious, yes.
So out of my suit, since I'm already wearing it, I'm gonna make a parachute out of my suit.
Ooh, I like that. That's pretty good. I will say, because you're like in this extremely chaotic situation, there is a chance that you might fuck it up. Like you might, I don't know. I mean, like maybe you.
I chose the suit because I'm already wearing it, so it should spawn on me, literally.
Okay, yeah, that's probably more. Okay, that's reasonable then. I'd say you probably don't need a roll for that. Mastino, you just someone, quote unquote, someone your stand. You make it, you activate it, and your suit just turns into a. Well, how expensive is your suit? Probably expensive enough to buy a parachute.
I mean, let me check a parachute prices. Hold on.
That's crazy. We're going fucking.
It's okay.
We're doing market
from
research
1,000, from 1,000 to 5,000.
do you think your suit will cost that much?
Let me check. Very high quality suit cost. Okay, I'm seeing suits that cost 15,000, so I'm gonna say yes.
Sure, all right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, it's actually really funny because you summon a parachute and then like at least $10,000 just fly around it as well. Like they're just extra.
Yeah. The money, some of the money is gonna get lost.
I love the effect of like money just going everywhere whenever something like this happens.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. And Mastino makes a parachute out of his suit. And you like try to find you like mess around with the parachute a little bit. And you eventually find the pool, and you yank on it, and you just feel this like you just suddenly stopped, and that like
That should fucking hurt, by the way.
Yeah,
that
it hurts.
fucking hurts.
it
by the
kind
way.
of hurt. I'd say you get 1d6 exhaustion, and maybe
Yeah, that hurts.
I don't, maybe like a neck pull.
It's not neck, it would be the shoulders. Like the shoulders would get
Okay, yeah,
pulled,
you
from
got a
that.
shoulder pull, level 1 harm.
Okay, shoulder strain, I guess you could call that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure. And you didn't realize it as you were falling, but you're pretty close to the ground with all the stuff that happened. Like you know getting the idea, making your suit into a parachute, all the while you're getting yanked towards the ground at incredible speed. You're pretty close to the ground, and as you get your bearings, you kind of look down. You are in this kind of suburban-looking area. This not very densely populated. Wide streets, low grass. Low. Low greenery in general. And as you look down, you see, besides a few houses in the distance, you are falling towards dare I say it, you're falling towards a church. I was waiting for that even now.
God.
No way.
I was waiting for it.
No way!
I didn't do
No
that right now.
way.
I planned for it before the session started, just so you know. I knew that this was gonna happen.
No way!
Oh fuck! Shit's
Where are the
getting
doubters
real.
now, huh? Can hear those doubters
Got
now.
us.
So I suppose I land in front of the church?
You land in the backyard, the how do you call it? The garden, kind of like the garden area of the church. And has Mastino? I think Mastino has been maybe skydiving before. Like, I wonder how soft your landing is.
Nah, it's funnier if he hasn't. That's funnier if
So
he hasn't.
Mastino fucking eats his face as he just drops down.
Yeah.
Or even funnier, your parachute gets stuck in a tree, and then you just like the straps rip, and you just fall the rest of the way, like a few
I mean, I
meters.
couldn't make it back into the suit anyway because a lot of money got lost, so I couldn't remake it into the suit anyway.
Wait, that also just means that he's fucking like parachuting on his boxers right now.
No, it's just
No,
the
just the
shirt.
coat.
It's just the jacket of the
Yeah,
suit.
He's just
yeah.
shirtless now.
No, not
okay.
shirtless. I have there is the jacket, which is the
Oh,
suit.
true,
There is a shirt beneath, the red shirt. Right now,
It
he
would be
just
so
has
funny though to have a
Sorry,
man like
ladies,
fucking
no fan
skydiving in his
service.
underwear.
No, the shirtless needs to be saved for special moments. Like a Yakuza, he needs to go shirtless in climactic moments.
As Mastino falls, you fall in this bush. It's just like maybe you go a little bit, oh, and then you fall down, right? You fall inside, and you kind of get up, and you look inside the bush, and Paul,
Mm-hmm.
you see Mastino fall right next to you. You're dazed. You're confused. You also feel like you have a bit slight concussion as well. I'd say you also in the background get the 1d6 of exhaustion because of the whole ordeal, and you like just regain your senses, and you see Mastino right next to you. Oh my, okay. Oh yeah, it's exhaustion. That's bad. Got excited because I saw a 6.
Yeah.
And you see around you Georgia, Emily, and Anthony basically knocked out. You're the only one awake, and Mastino as well. And you're in this courtyard, in this bush behind the, you're in this bush in the garden of a church. You didn't see actually where you are. Only Mastino knows, like you're even in this location to begin with, right? You're just in a bush.
Okay, I immediately get up.
You're having a kind of a hard time, but you do it.
Out of instinct, like what's going on, And I'm gonna look around me, like what's beyond the church. Like I see the church, right?
You
But, like-
see the church, and you see this like, well, that's the thing. You don't know where you are. You see this not very densely populated suburban kind of area, like wide streets. Basically, what I described to Mastino earlier. This like low greenery looks perfectly normal. You just don't know where you are.
Well, it's good to see you're alive. Huh?
It's good to see you're alive. I'm gonna go check on the unconscious people.
You go
Yeah,
over to
you
which
do
one?
that.
Well, I guess I'll start with Emily.
All right, you go over to Emily. You kind of like pat her back a little bit, like maybe try to get her up. Emily,
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go to Anthony.
Yes.
you
What's
are you take 2d6 of exhaustion. You are in incredible pain. It seems your landing was maybe more forceful than the other ones. Oh my god!
All right.
And it's level 2 harm.
Okay.
Just see bruises, like body bruises. Like you just have a lot of.
Okay.
It's like very uniform, sudden stop. Obviously,
Yeah,
if you
I'll just
fell
split
from,
this bruised.
yeah, big old bruise. And you slowly get up. You are met with the same scene as the rest of them.
What? Is this a fucking church?
A church in my city, it's more likely than you think.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, my internet lagged out a bit. Do I take exhaustion? I'm assuming yes. If so, how much?
1d6.
Okay.
Also, while Emily and Paul do that, Mastino is just gonna look up at the sky because there is a non-zero chance that Bonnie is gonna just fall out of the fucking sky too.
Yeah,
Honestly,
You do that. You do that. You keep doing that.
Maybe we should have a child, Someone a giant trampoline, how about that?
Honestly, that will either break the trampoline or send him back into orbit.
It says you to orbit! Simple logic. Trampoline logic. Maybe you should summon something else then.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Well, I mean, if you survived the fall and Emily survived the fall without a parachute, I'm assuming it's non-lethal.
All right.
And Anthony, you start waking up as well. You kind of regain your senses slowly. I'd
I
say,
have my senses. I get
oh shit,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, totally intentional. Wink.
yeah. I thought I meant to do that.
Yeah.
I'm really smart, you know. And you get up at around the same time Georgia does, and you're all just kind of here. You're clutching your head. You all, you know, have sustained a little bit of damage from the fall, but nothing incredibly serious, unless you know, unless you're Emily. And Emily, your you feel your pinky where you got. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's like you feel the fading. It's like the pain reached its peak when you were, you know, before you got teleported. And now you feel like the after effects. It's like there's like occasional pulses of pain that like kind of fade out.
Okay.
And as you are getting,
All right.
go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, this doesn't look like Melbourne, so yeah, I do think that thing was probably our enemy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check any to see if there is any landmark that I recognize.
No, not really. You do see a sign really far. You can't read it though. I guess you could go over there. Right.
Well, I guess I suppose I could. You know,
So
there's
as
nothing else going on. I'm slowly gonna make my way there.
you're all kind of trying to get your bearings, and Paul is looks to try and get over the fence. You see from the back entrance of the church. You hear the door open.
Oh.
And you just hear a few steps going down the stone stairs. And as you look over there, you just see like a like the priest's helpers, like an acolyte, and he has a basket that has like a few flowers in it, a few random things. And he looks, he like steps down, he turns around, closes the door, and then starts walking around the garden. And he looks at all of you like, what are you doing here? Can I help you?
See, we were actually wondering the same thing. Can you help us?
Yeah, hey,
Uh,
weird question. We had a little bit of a wild time. Where are we?
St. Andrew's Orthodox Church?
Bigger. Like what city?
City?
We're,
Oh boy,
we're in
you guys.
Australia.
Really wild
Yeah,
night.
you say, can you go bigger? He
Okay,
goes,
so
did you-
Australia?
Okay.
Yeah, a
That's
bit smaller.
What you're telling us is that this church is not in a city.
Oh, city. You're in. This is Melbourne. You guys are really fucked up. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I guess I should eat my previous fucking words.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess it worked out in the end. All's well what ends well.
All's well that ends weird.
I gotta call the priest, and he kind of like looks
Yeah,
to go
that's how
inside.
you-
And pretty much that's the session. That's pretty much the session.
Oh, damn.
Congratulations, you found your way to Melbourne. I guess.
We made the
Well,
Melbourne.
the way to Melbourne
Pause,
found
pause.
us.
Right, exactly.
Melbourne came to us. We didn't go to Melbourne.
Yeah.
God.
So in summary,
How far away?
you slept. Bonnie found you. He made Alex tell you that the feather is Melbourne, and then a weird thing came and got you to Melbourne.
An abductor.
And that thing
Return
had.
the slab and sent us to Melbourne.
We should make a temporary name for it before we find out what its actual name
Yeah,
is.
let's call it just the slab stand.
The slab
The
stand.
slab.
Yup.
All right, we're calling it the slab stand.
This is probably also a good point to end it. Too,
Yeah.
since it's getting
The
late.
campaign, the session is over. Yeah.
The campaign ends.
The
The
campaign
campaign
is
is over. You're done.
Over.
The whole campaign.
We're done.
Title
Yeah,
drop.
that was the final boss, guys. I mean, I don't see how we didn't realize it.
True. We found a church. That's it. That was the whole goal of the campaign.
Yeah,
found a
title drop,
church.
movie over.
Oh my god. They also put the you have done it earlier, I guess, but it's the map of like where you are in the map. Melbourne.
Okay. All things considered, we didn't actually go that far.
You mean
True.
yeah, you didn't do that many things, yeah.
Yeah. It's not like we're on the other end of Australia.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Melbourne wasn't.
I looked up St. Andrews, like Orthodox Church, and it said Edinburgh. And I was like, holy fuck, are we in the UK? Like, what happened?
Oh my god.
I guess the true final boss, Britain.
Paul is actually from Britain, but he did not grow up in Britain. A little factoid.
Anthony's American.
True. And the Mastino
Let me guess,
is,
Mastino is Italian.
Half of our party isn't even from Australia.
Yeah, I mean,
Really? I'm
anyone
from Italy. Where is everyone else? Hold on.
Yeah, so we got America,
So, wait,
we got Britain, we got Italy.
Italy. So wait, Emily's the only player character actually from Australia.
Yeah.
he's the only
Yeah.
Australian. Wow.
Well, I guess I'll have to start doing a horrible Australian accent from next session onwards.
No.
I don't have to do a horrible Italian accent. I just have a horrible Italian accent.
You're not fooling anyone, SUPAH. We know that when the cameras are not rolling, you start talking.
Yeah, it's like
Southerner.
it's like British people, you know, when Italians come home after work and they can finally stop doing the accent.
Accent.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Slowly traveling across the map. That I thought that was the intention, right?
Yeah, I did say that in a previous session that I do plan to take you guys
gonna
all
explore
around Australia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah.
was insane. That stand is really fucking scary.
I like that stand.
I love the
That stands
design.
very
Shows
fun.
up,
I really
Yeah,
like
the
how it
design's
looks.
really good.
shows up, turns into a balloon.
Yoink.
Doesn't elaborate, leaves.
Doesn't elaborate.
Fucking yoinked. I really hope that that whatever this thing's ability is, it's just so whatever it just used on us anyway, it's just so oddly specific. Like, oh yeah, I can teleport anyone, but I have to teleport them in some radius of where the feather currently is.
I have to teleport them inside a church.
That too. That would also be funny.
Though the question now arises, why is it helping us?
Yeah.
You know,
What does it have to
unless
gain
this
from
is
this?
literally the stand of the arrow. Right?
Yeah, that I was thinking that of it could be the feathers stand.
Yeah, feather, not arrow. I got confused. Feather, yes.
Yeah.
All very exciting ideas.
Well, if that is the feather stand and it's like taking us to Melbourne, that will mean that the feather itself is currently out of the cult's control.
Possibly.
Like it's
It
kind of
is
doing its own
possible.
fucking thing.
It is possible that the feather itself has a will, and that will is currently, I don't like how these people are using me.
All across Australia.
Yeah.
Why would the feather bring us here? Why would the feather bring us in a Greek Orthodox church? What's that about?
I'm gonna
Good
be honest.
questions.
Yeah. You know what? I don't have to explain anything. But the GM realized that maybe we should save things for later.
Well,
Yeah, that was the session. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I should also say, we won't have a session next week. I should probably say that at the start as well.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say why, or is that fine? I mean, whatever. We're
Oh,
not gonna
yeah,
have
it's
a-
fine.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a
My-
session.
My significant other is going to be in town, so I have plans.
Hell yeah, get that coochie, brother.
Oh my god.
You know, it was one thing when it was said in
fair enough.
text, but hearing it out loud.
You know, I
Uh,
had tell the chat as well. You know, chat
Yep.
had to hear it.
Of course, yeah.
incredible. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here, guys.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing,
Me.
you guys. Yeah, this was fun. I liked it.
All right, I'm gonna continue having a dinner since I was having dinner during the session before.
Yeah. And around
but-
9 p.m. is when people start to like.
The true streamer lifestyle. You're learning
True.
so quickly.
Yeah, I know. I'm a quick learner. Max out Origami. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
All right. Yeah. I'm ending the stream. Again, thank you for watching,
Thank you for watching.
and
again.
I'll see you next week. Then
Correct.
yes. How do you say that? I don't know. Then the week after the next week.
Next fortnight.
No, that's
Fort Week?
He
Or
said
week?
it.
I mean, if Fortnight is the day after tomorrow, then Fort Week would, in theory, be the week after next.
No, fortnight is 2 weeks.
Fortnite
really.
is 2 weeks, really?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Wait, but the Americans should know, right?
Why are you calling him out like that?
Because, like, okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It is 2 weeks.
Yeah,
No.
it is.
Huh.
I learned something new today.
All
The
right.
day, I think.
The,
if I-
the
if I
writer's
remember correctly-
vocabulary at full display.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking of the word overmorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
I
you
was
mean,
gonna say.
yeah.
It's over, Mara.
Right. So I
We just
guess
have
I'll
a
see you at
system.
Fortnite. That's bad. That
Yeah.
sounds
Next
bad. I
Fortnite.
don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what you
you
wanna
can
report
see
that,
us
guys.
next Minecraft at least. You know, it's just better.
True.
See you next Minecraft. I'm
That's
bending.
not. That's not good.
We're never gonna stream again. I'm restarting my Minecraft channel and Anthony as well. Genius plan.
From now on, just doing
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Right, bye guys.
Goodbye.
Bye, chat.
See you in Bloodfield.
What the